so far away from home like that in unfamiliar surroundings?
Tevavone.
Come again?
Tevavone.
It's a Shoshone word that means stranger.
You see, Cassie, we are all strangers in this strange new land.
Some of us stranger than others.
Hey, I heard that.
Tevavone. What a beautiful word.
It's funny how sometimes even in a crowd, a person can feel pretty alone.
That's why you brought a dog with you, right, Lewis? Right, Clark? Scannon's a good boy, right?
Yes, Shannon, you're a good boy. So, out of all the places you visited, what was your favorite?
Well, even though I was born in Virginia, I was partial to the mountain state herself, West Virginia.
That seems random. Why West Virginia?
Well, let's just sing you a song about it.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Ridge Mountains, Chandelure rivers. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
All my memories gather around. Mother's lady, stranger to the water.
Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads,
Take me home, down country roads.
I'm sorry I nailed you in the face.
So, was there ever a time you thought you might never make it across the entire continent?
Yes, indeed, there were times like that.
Like when we thought the Sioux were going to do us in.
Or were nearly froze to death the winter we spent with the Vandals?
Or like the time we saw 220 grizzly bears in one day.
That's right. One of them almost had charbonneau for lunch.
Really?
That was bad, alright, but I think the worst days were those spent with the Nez Perks out on the Columbia River.
We ate nothing but salmon for weeks on end.
And it didn't exactly agree with some of our stomachs.
Hey, some of us have nervous stomachs.
Once we reached Columbia, I knew for sure we were going to make it to the Pacific.
And once we passed the Great Falls of Missouri, I never thought that I wanted to see a rushing river again.
We made it over the entire chain of Rocky Mountain.
Needless to say, we were pretty battered.
But then Captain Clark found a river we call Clearwater. It led us straight to the mighty Columbia.
And we also met up with the Nez Perce Native Americans who saved their lives through their kindness and generosity.
They fed us. And built us new dugout canoes.
And then there it was. The most beautiful sight any of us have ever seen.
We made it over the entire continent.
After our journey, the world would never be the same again.
It was a tough journey.
Hi, it was a difficult journey.
Yes, it was a very challenging journey.
Righto, tough journey.
Indeed, a rough journey.
Why do you keep saying journey?
Well, one thing the crew always said when the days were long and the going got tough.
In the words of Charbonneau's favorite musicians, journey, don't stop believing.
Wow, I knew the music my mom listened to was old, but I didn't realize it was that old.
Lewis, Clark, Charbonneau, Sacagawea, Scannon. Here. Where's everybody? Was it a dream? Lewis, Clark, is it really you? Oh, hi, Sarah. It's only you.
Cassie, you'll never believe what just happened to me. I was working on my project about King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and you'll never guess who came knocking at my door.
King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table?
No, that's impossible. They've been dead for over hundreds of years.
Well, who then?
These guys named Lewis and Clark and their whole crew. We're
Zoom in on him doing that.
Yes, I didn't prepare, but I never. Thank you. I did I think your kids, first of all, they're wonderful, but I think they like to keep me on my toes because we started our first group practice on Friday, and it wasn't like this. And our practice on Monday, it wasn't like this either. They really pulled it together today, though, and I could not be happier with the job each and every one of them did. So you've got some amazing young people up here. And I'm going to miss all of them. Maybe not Napoleon over here, but I'm going to miss all of the... Yeah, no, we're not going to Costco. I do have a quick little video that I put together. So 5th grade, if you guys can turn your attentions up to this wall up here. It's a beautiful wall.